Welcome back to Spirit Tracks. We are continuing the collection, and the grand majority of this is going to be here in the Snow Realm, particularly these side paths. But also, of course, we got our buddy Ferris, who's here taking pictures.
Now you got side shots.
My train can work it.
The fact that I've been walking through all of these realms for trains tells me I have absolutely nothing better to do.
Love that guy! And Ferris is here because he wants an autograph from our mentor, Alfonso.
Oh yeah! He exists, I almost forgot.
We're not going there, though. We're going out to the side paths that I unlocked.
So we're gonna kidnap you, and you're gonna be along for the ride for a long time, buddy.
Be glad I can drive. I got really nervous there, because it's a long way from a loading zone.
God. I'll never get over the snowman. It's like the kind of enemy that would be in like a generic, like a more like watered down generic kind of game. It's weird to just see them in Zelda.
A lot of bunnies around here. Yeah, I'm trying to be more patient, and it's not working out.
They're really fast.
And went down to the wire. Now, this path doesn't lead to a new path, but there is actually a station down here. It exists only to be at the end of the world.
Naturally.
The snowmen do not want you to go there.
I mean, I understand. Climate change and all.
What, you aren't impressed, Ferris?
Yeah, he didn't have any comment to make. You'd think the train guy would be like, wow, I can't believe it even stopped like a real train. Like, well, yeah, of course it would.
I was all bumpy and I'm bringing back up my lunch. Just like I dreamed.
Alright, have fun in the train now. Honestly, that actually might be the best spot for you.
From lion tamer to wolf tamer.
I tame all creatures. Even snowmen. Yeah!
Oh, there's too damn many wolfos.
Well, I was gonna say play dead, but he already buried him. So, oh, wait. Nope.
Quite squealy. I'm not sure how I got that much money. I might have sold a bunch of treasures to Linebeck.
Either that or you subconsciously got a lot of rupees and you just didn't notice.
Alright, so this is like a mini dungeon. With Freezards.
Burger King is getting serious. Did you see that sign?
Bombs are not effective against the Freezards. I really hate them.
Come on, Pizza Joe's, Grandpa Joe's shield. Do better.
I don't think the Pizza Joe shield is necessarily stronger, it's just you can't lose it.
Yeah, I think it's literally the same thing, except for other than the like boost. It's just like, hey, remember this from the other game? Here it is.
You know what I love? Ice. You know what I love more? Ice racing. And lying.
You know, I'm a huge fan of lying. If lying was an extreme sport, like, I'd be in it. I'd get gold.
The Tony Hawk of deception.
Alright, that's a phrase I never thought I'd ever hear in my life. That guy's the Tony Hawk of deception.
But we're going through all of these to figure out the pattern for the switches in the main area, the correct order to hit them. I'm sure at the time that was going to help me.
I mean, I'm assuming you know more than I do. Of course you would, you're playing the game, but I have no idea what the marking's for.
I did record it a very long time ago. Because we didn't get enough from the ice dungeon.
It was only a matter of time until they brought in the boxes. Yep, that's cold. I do wonder when they make these puzzles, like, how many times they have to playtest these to be like, is it annoying enough? Nah. What if we do something a little more obnoxious? Do you feel like enough time was wasted here, QA tester?
Are you crying yet?
That had nothing to do with the test, we're just wondering.
Nope, that... Can't reliably throw bombs from on the box. I can't reach them from over there either.
Now the QA tester is crying.
I had so much damn trouble with this. So the idea is, when you get on the box, you use the whirlwind to move through here, but with these assholes here. Also, like, it was at that point I realized I hadn't read the letter from Beetle. It doesn't say anything we don't already know.
Well, it did seem to give Toots the confidence to clear this little area, almost.
There we go. You don't have to kill them. Just helps.
Having a lot of hearts helps, too.
Oh god, I lost so much health from there, yeah. And of course I used all the pots, so I'm not getting any more.
Well, it's okay, I mean, it should be mostly— well, there's one there, but it should be mostly done by now.
I'm a little desperate.
I would be if I had to find out how to do another oh, the darkness, even better.
This one's actually not so bad. No, that's a cliff. I can't get up there. Or ledge. No, I actually like these. I like using the cold fire, whatever, to create little paths.
Would ice flame be appropriate? I feel like it wouldn't.
I mean, Don't Starve called it endothermic flame.
I'm gonna go with blue flame.
The established name in Zelda. It's partially finding the path, partially trusting the path you've made.
I trust the ice and the ice trusts me. I think.
I block it out. Redacted.
The longer I look at my map, the more I realize it looks like I just wrote somebody has 24 hours left to live with the X's on.
Oh boy. Ice keys.
Well, thankfully the boomerang still works.
But ice keys is like increasing the obnoxiousness exponentially.
Oh, and these guys too. Well, at least you're in close enough range to actually use a sword.
Not confidently.
Not confidently, but it's better than being on a literal cardboard box and just praying that they don't hit you.
You can sort of reinforce the path that you're already on by boomeranging the fire over it again. Wait, I don't want that.
Once again, I just wanna appreciate the amount of toots you put in all the titles. I feel like this was very appropriate.
Every single part will have Toots in the title. Even where it's like a really uncomfortable stretch, I did it. That does not work.
Why not? I'll take a dip.
Alright, so that's 5 of them. See if I got the pattern. It's basically bouncing back and forth from each side.
Presumably, if you know the answer ahead of time, you can skip going through all the rooms.
Yeah. I don't believe it changes with each save.
Yeah. Unless it's one of those games where it's like, oh, you already know the solution, but you still have to figure out the solution for the game to count it.
So it did say the first and last are on the outside. Being very careful. There we go. There is a pattern to it. Oh, but we're not done. Gotta fight. Son of a bitch.
Oh, good. Maybe if I spin really fast in a circle. I'll be damned, it's working.
Not effectively, but it's working. I think I'm trying to spin, it's just not working.
You know how they say it works wonders? Well, I'm wondering why it's working.
Thank God. Ooh, nice.
Ooh. Not the prize I was expecting at all, actually.
In Phantom Hour? Maybe I'm remembering something completely wrong. But in one of these 2 DS games, you used Alchemy Stone to upgrade your sword. Maybe I'm thinking of the metals.
Yeah, I remember it being like metal ores.
But in this, you use Alchemy Stone for the super rare golden train parts.
Wow.
Yeah, no, worth it, right?
I did all of that to get my train nice and shiny.
Maybe it was a bad idea bringing Ferris here.
Yeah, I mean, he's only on yellow happiness. He's fine.
Hey, part of the ride is that it gets bumpy, so I don't want to hear no negative reviews now.
But through that cave is another station. Boy, that name is ominous. Hey, you like the slippery room for the last one?
No.
Good.
Yippee.
Whip's effective against these guys, because you're technically not touching them.
I'm not touching them. I'm hurting them. It's different.
My mom said I was smart as a whip. Think she knew I was going to be a killer.
I'm finally a choo-choo trainer, but not the choo-choo I like.
Man, that took me a second, and it really shouldn't have.
It's alright, we're catching up. We're catching up with the spirit tracks.
So you know I said I love ice and I love races? That's all this is. And they're long races, too.
Are they fun?
No!
Oh.
They're not particularly hard if you know the tricks. So each of these switches opens a door on the course. You can see in the map, it's all roughly the same course. It's just with each difficulty, a further door opens. Just running in general like this is not going to do it. You need to keep speeding yourself up. Like I made it for the first one, it's not going to work for the third one.
I was seriously thinking, like, oh, do you need, like, special boots in order to clear this?
No. You just need to be speedier than simply running.
And you can't count on rolling too much, because they'll get dizzy after too many times.
Well, funny you mention that. Rolling does help, actually. See,
Oh.
just didn't make it. But you are right, you don't want to keep rolling. You have to be smart about where you roll. Luckily, it's easy to go back to the entrance. So with these straightaways, and with those dry patches, those are the places where you want to roll. Because rolling is faster. You get a little bit of extra speed and a little extra distance. Here I'm basically just trying to hug the corners as best as I can without running into them. And it works out okay, it's not going to be enough for the next one.
Just made it.
Ooh, nice.
So did Pizza Joe and or Tetra bring those and then just scatter them around New Hyrule?
Presumably. I'm assuming Tetra had an idea for new currency and Pizza Joe just, like, took it and just used it as a frisbee because he didn't like it.
And he's got a good arm.
Yeah.
Oh, look! Ah, bullshit.
Oh, I'm literally part of the fucking thing. Are you kidding me? Me and this whole area are one after what just happened. How did I not clear that?
So yeah, for this one, this is where you want to start rolling. Don't do it constantly, but when you've got a straightaway. And especially with those dry patches. And the dry patches are nice because they stop you slipping around. You can kind of adjust yourself so you're going the proper angle. Especially right there. I got a little slow going the curve, but I was able to speed back up on the dry patch. And we got another alchemy stone. I think there's only 3 in the whole game.
Ooh.
Maybe 4, and maybe you need 3 to get all the gold train parts.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you can have a train made entirely made out of gold. So I'm assuming that also includes the very last part.
Yeah, I think one of the parts doesn't require alchemy stones.
Because it would be really weird to just have, like, a mostly gold train and then, like, oh yeah, this thing looks like it was found in a basement.
This is kind of how my train ends up.
Knock, knock.
Killed a bird.
That's alright, I didn't know what it did.
Whew, that was a long ride.
Wow, it felt like I lost 8 days of my life.
I've been readying my arms to punch him for years. Really, I hadn't noticed.
Wow, I didn't think anybody liked Alfonso. I know, right? I mean, yeah, he's a great guy.
Well, I want you out of my house. I mean, I'm the only other engineer.
Yeah, where is everyone else?
Huh. Okay, if Zelda has to be the one to certify him as an engineer, where are the others? They just don't. Do they just go to Zelda for jobs? Ah, yes, you will be the royal janitor. And by royal janitor, I mean the world janitor.
It's alright, Ferris. I'll be a legendary engineer.
Now take this triangle that came out of my hand. I need a doctor?
Was that one of my bones? He just told you his name.
God, I don't listen to people.
I don't really have any more parts. Alright, so now I need to get some more stamps. I still don't have the one for this village. Because I left early before figuring out how the birds work, which is that they don't. So you just have to end up at where the stamp station is. Side-eyeing the bird. Get over here, you little fucker.
Dear Diary, today I learned birds don't work.
I wonder who designed the stamps. They all look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Double shit.
Alright, you know what? I wasn't even the birds, but I'm gonna blame them anyway.
I believe there are birds around here. If anything, we're gonna try. Because I think the stamp station is up... Yeah, there he is. It's up there somewhere. In order to get there, you need to hang on to a bird and just grind your face against the cliff.
Ah, I did it.
Holy crap, it's been over a year. We're recording this on June 8th, 2019.
Happy birthday, Spirit Shrek recording.
Worst birthday ever.
You know, funnily enough, that quote is on my grandpa's tombstone.
He died on his birthday? That's pretty sad.
Funnily enough, great grandma died a day after.
Oh shit.
Imitating the last words my grandpa's.
Imitating my grandma.
Ah!
No, I missed this in the water temple. I missed a couple things here. There's a chest behind some vines. Also, over here, I think I pointed this out. Well, not this. But there were a couple places where I used the whip that I ended up not going back to. This one I did point out. These vines are in the way. And this is where you go to get the stamps. We need...
What?
Abrupt.
Blip.
It was like one frame almost. Maybe less, if possible.
There's the stamp station. Need to time it to land on the block.
Man, whoever made these are really peculiar about their goddamn stamps.
Not even quite sure what that is.
I'm gonna assume some sort of crawfish, but that's probably not it at all. A crustacean image of sorts?
And I just flat missed this. That's what panic looks like.
Yeah, but it worked! Because I love how you, like, hung on for, like, an extra 2 seconds, like, yeah! Huh, alright, I'll let go.
Toots' brain works very quickly when he's scared.
And I get scared pretty frequently.
And also, there was a chest here that I missed. I have it marked on the map. I think I saw it when I came back here. I know I saw it the first time I was here, and I meant to go back for it, but then I forgot.
It happens.
But that is enough stamps to get another reward from Nico. This one's definitely the better one. We talked a little bit about it at the start of the game, actually. The disappointing thing is that Toots' clothes get changed. Here we can change them back.
Oh, nice.
At last, we're the engineer again. You bet your ass I'm keeping that outfit for the rest of the LP.
Finally, I feel complete once again. Who I really am. A Dizzy boy.
What else do I add to this absurdity? Hearts to my trains.
And a smiley face.
2 of them. Carol, y'all.
I really thought it was gonna be a mustache.
Alright, but that's all the collection that I wanted to do right now. So next time we will return to the Fire Realm and take on the temple.
I'm so glad that you could put the the engineering outfit back on.
I mean, I do definitely prefer the Breath of the Wild approach where you can just change outfits as you find them, but...
You just do whatever you want with them, mix and match. Power them up even if you like them.
But next time will be the temple. And then we gotta go back to the Tower of Spirits, of course. And this is about the point where the Tower of Spirits really stops being fun.
The game's biggest flaw.
Yep. But at the very least, we are in the final third of the LP. I think I mentioned that the LP is 22 parts, and once we've got to the Sand Realm, we're pretty much in the end game, excluding all the extra crap I need to find.
I know there are still some, like, pretty cool extras left, though.
Yeah, we've got plenty to do.